many of the chief ministers are already saying that we're not going to be accepting it. Is that constitutionally what is the position? If a state says, or if a chief minister says that this is not going to be valid in our state?
Now, these are political stunts. If a chief minister says that he or she will not follow the constitutional requirement, that means his or her occupation into the position of chief ministership itself is untenable, because any law passed by the parliament is for the nation. It applies to entire territory of India. So how can a person sitting in a constitutional position clearly, defying the spirit of the constitution? That is undone. We can't accept that. But as I said, these are political statements for political gains, to take a posture to please certain communities for political interests. And that is totally untenable, and we can't accept that.
But you're already seeing now, since the past week, street protests have begun. They've begun from Bengal, like many protests begin from Bengal, and then they go to other places in the country. Do you see this being contained only in Bengal, or do you see this rising? Because there are other states which are going to go to polls this year, and if it is like a chingari, it's a spark that can result in political benefits, it might spread.
In the long run, whatever the Chief Minister of West Bengal and some of the political parties are doing will have a deep negative repercussions in terms of establishing not only rule of law, but its propriety of the constitution. Now, law and order is a state subject. Now, the Chief Minister herself in West Bengal says that she will not accept and will not implement this act in her state. That will be construed as defying the constitutional spirits, and also at the same time instigating the people. The violence which had happened in Murshidabad and other parts of West Bengal, and we do sporadic incidents elsewhere. These are the result of these unmindful political statements given by Mamata Banerjee and some of the political leaders, which is condemnable. I fail to understand that sitting in such high position, undermining her own position. Now, for example, the violence in West Bengal. Who has to contain the violence? The state government herself. Now, the person who is in charge of the law and order situation in the state herself is fueling this kind of violence, leading to death of innocent people.
Why do you say she's fueling it? What is she doing?
She is openly saying that she doesn't accept the law. See, Smitaji, we have to understand one thing. In democracy, any law passed by the parliament, it may not have 100% support within the house, because house is representatives from all the states, all the union territories, and the majority of the members come together and makes the law.
Sure.
Now, when the members make the law, it is a law of the parliament, means law of the nation. So, if you don't agree also, it is passed by majority. So, majority passing a bill becomes an act. She may not like it. She may not be aligned with our thought or the government of the day's thought. But then how can she that she will not, implement this particular law in her state? That itself is a questionable stand. How can she say that she doesn't, believe in this particular bill, and so she will not apply? She is bound by it.
Do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.